Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Cande just randomly off the air is like, don't you worry, one day we're going to be roommates, me and you.
That's right. Might be an old age home, but yet we'll be together. Yeah, we have a lot of interesting things in common. I think we would enjoy each other, and the place would need a maid, but otherwise we'd be laughing a lot.
This sounds like a Friday show where we just start talking about living together, Cande.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I didn't say living together now. I said in our old age.
Yes.
In a home somewhere where they feed us.
We're going to be sitting there in front of the TV think of an old age home, right? We're going to be in front of the TV where there's like a group of people, right? And we'll be sitting there and we'll be holding hands, okay? And the nurses will walk by and they'll be giving a tour to someone who's thinking of putting their parents in the home. And they're going to whisper and they're going to point at us and say, see those two over there? They used to be on the radio together, and it took so long, but now they're finally together, Cande.
I didn't mean together. I meant together.
Maybe I have different vision.
I don't want to watch any more Netflix already. It's enough. Where's the Little House on the Prairie?
Very good. We can dream. We can dream. Yes. I think this whole topic came up because you started randomly singing. By the way.
Which I do a lot. And I said, would that annoy you if I did that all day? And you said no. And I said, that's good because I do that all day.
Yes, I approve of it.
That we could live together one day. And that's where that all came from.
Yes, I do approve, Cande. I do approve. The one thing I was thinking of also today is that it's April 30th. We're going to wake up tomorrow. It's going to be May 1st. And what's crazy is we spent basically a whole year, 2020, at home, quarantine, the whole thing. We are now going into month 5. We are almost halfway through.
Flying by.
2021.
Can I tell you, though, I feel rejuvenated. I went to lunch yesterday with several coworkers. We hugged. And I'm telling you, hugging is rejuvenating. I feel like a new person.
I want to thank you. Two things. I am happy for you because it looked like you had a good time. And
I did.
Thank you for sending the picture because I sent it to my father and your description of the names, who everybody was. And I knew some of them, obviously, but I wanted to send it to my dad. That's why I asked you for the names. And then in the middle
of the night, Janelle came, and I didn't remember her last name when I sent you the picture. And then in the middle of the night, I wake up, I'm like, Crispin. It's Janelle Crispin.
I figured it out because she has filled in or something. I've heard the name. My father loved the picture. He was like moved by it, Cande.
Bernie was moved to tears when we first saw each other.
Oh.
Yeah. Listen, we've worked with these people for decades, and now we haven't seen each other in over a year. It's been a life-threatening thing, this pandemic. Her husband had it very badly. She had it as well. It's very emotional.
I am happy that he is okay and everyone's good and you guys had a great time. But really, what's on everyone's mind, or maybe just mine, did you discuss me at all yesterday, Cande?
Yes, we did. We discussed you.
Hopefully in a positive manner.
Of course.
All right. Just making sure. I like when I'm featured as a special guest.
You were featured. I have to say, Tilly, we talked about perhaps more than you, but we definitely talked about you a little. So don't you worry your little head over that.
Oh, I'm excited about that. And so I noticed in the picture there were 3 men, right?
Was there 3?
I think I think let me take a look.
And Bill and Steve.
Right. So 3 men
that was it.
And 5 women, including yourself.
Correct.
I'm looking at the picture right now. So is there a divide? Like, are the women just talking amongst themselves?
It's funny you said that because I was thinking about this yesterday. We were outside, and it's like they did have a roof over it, but it was totally open space with picnic tables. All right?
Yes.
So, for part of it, the girls were on one side and the guys were on the other, like it always happens. And then we all talk, everybody made the rounds and we all got to have a conversation with each other. But yeah, it started out with the girls on the one side and the guys on the other. So it's funny because I did think about that yesterday.
Yeah, different topics of conversation, obviously. Different things they want to talk about. I think that always happens. The guys get into a conversation and the girls get into a conversation, Cande.
Talking about our kids and what's going on with them and, all kinds of stuff. And then we did roam around and I did get to speak to everybody. So it was really good.
Yes, and of course you're in the front in the picture, as usual.
I'm the shortest. You could put me in the back, but you wouldn't see me.
That's right. But it looks good. I'm glad you had a good time
It was
yesterday.
great. It was really great.
Did you order the shrimp scampi?
I did not, but I did have a garden salad with blackened shrimp. It was delicious. And they had this avocado dressing. I've got to get the recipe. It was so good.
Now, did everyone drink or?
Yeah, well, Bernie and I shared a bottle of wine. Mm-hmm. There were martinis flying around the room that I saw. Yeah, there were a lot of martinis going by. But we had wine, and it was fabulous.
And
we were there for 3 hours, almost 3 hours.
That's amazing. That's great.
Yeah.
And when the bill came finally, did you just divide it 8 ways?
Bernie and I were smart. We said to the waitress, look, we ordered this bottle of wine. Just give us a separate check. Because her and I got the exact same thing, and we just split the check.
Okay.
Amy got there a little late after we ordered, so she had her own separate check. The rest of them are all on one check, and then they had to sit there and figure it out. So I'm glad that Bernie and I did that because, it makes it so easy.
Smart. All right, good. I'm glad you had a good time, Cande.
Yes, thank you very much.
That's great. It rejuvenated you. I love that.
It really did. I'm telling you, there's something to be said for hugging. It really gives you some sort of energy that you don't get anywhere else.
Oh, excellent. Everyone try that one day.
Hugging Brian again now.
Hug Tilly. Just hug Tilly. That's it. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.